I never had eczema in my life until about 2 years ago. During the COVID lockdown, I was working and there was a lot of stress. And then it started to appear on my legs, my arms, my back, my front. The only place I didn't have it was on my face and on my head.
So lichen planus is a much worse form of eczema. It stays for a really long time, and in my case it was very severe. So with darker skin, it tends to scar a lot easier and makes darker marks on my skin, which I am embarrassed about a lot of the time.
It was so bad that I scratched myself even when I was asleep. And then when I saw my GP, he explained to me that the bruising on my ribs was caused by my doing it while I was asleep. I'd been previously treated with steroid creams and I'd also had oral steroids, but of course you can't stay on steroids forever.
I think the constant itchiness all the time, and it's horrible to look at because obviously your skin is exposed all the time and it makes you feel embarrassed.
Exercise, that was another thing I had to give up because when I exercised my temperature went up and that made the itch 100% worse.
Narrowband UVB therapy is the most common type of phototherapy that we use for treatment of the skin disease such as eczema and psoriasis.
The light treatment suppressed the swellings within my body, and I can truthfully say, touch wood, that it has improved the symptoms.
We are delighted to offer our patients bulk bill treatment for phototherapy. The only cost will be for the initial consult. Remember, when you book your first appointment, we can book the rest of your sessions in advance.
One thing I have learned, it's better to wear bamboo underwear and socks because it's better than cotton against your skin. And the next thing is to always act quickly on any symptoms. And you know what? Since August 2020, I've had nothing but cold showers all the way through the winter because it helps with my condition. And of course it helps with the power bill.
I'm really prepared to invest in my skin because that's what I'm going to be wearing every single day for the rest of my life.
We offer UVA phototherapy in special circumstances. For example, when the patient has autoimmune disease such as lupus, or when the patient has mastocytosis, which is itchy rash. Treatments are normally given 3 times a week. Usually start from few seconds and it escalated to a few minutes of UV exposure.
We look forward to seeing you in our clinic.